All right, let's talk about something that can make even the most confident person's palms sweat: salary negotiation. But you know what? It really doesn't have to be that scary. We're going to break it all down and turn that dread into a solid game plan.
Does your stomach just drop when you think about it? Yeah, you are definitely not alone. Asking for money feels so personal, but here's the secret. The key to actually succeeding is to realize it's not personal at all. And this right here, this is the one mental shift that changes the entire game. You are not asking for a favor. You're having a business conversation about the market price for your skills and the value you bring. That's it. As soon as you frame it that way, the emotion just kind of drains away, and you can start thinking strategically.
So, long before you ever say a word, the real negotiation has already begun and it's happening inside your own head. So, let's talk about how to build that winning mindset.
This is step one, and it's non-negotiable. And look, this isn't about what you feel you deserve. It's about what the data says. So you got to do your homework. Hop on sites like Glassdoor, PayScale, talk to recruiters. When you walk in with hard numbers, you're replacing vague feelings with objective facts. It's no longer, I think I deserve more. It's, the market rate for this role with my experience is X. See the difference?
This one is huge. Remember, your employer isn't paying for the hours you put in. They're paying for the results you deliver. Did you increase revenue by 15%? Did you create a new process that saved the team 10 hours a week? That's the stuff you talk about. You have to connect your value directly to tangible business outcomes, not just how hard you worked.
Okay, you need to be ready for this. You're almost definitely going to hear no, or that's not in the budget right now. This is a totally normal part of the negotiation dance. The key is not to panic. Don't get defensive. Pushback isn't a rejection. It's actually an invitation to keep the conversation going. And this brings us to a really crucial point. You have got to stop apologizing. Erase phrases like, I'm so sorry to ask, but, or I know things are tight, but, from your vocabulary. Just get rid of them. You've done your research. You're advocating for your professional value. So just state your case, clearly, confidently, and with zero apologies. So, once we've got the mindset locked in, let's look at the personal traits that take a negotiator from just good to truly great.
It's not just one magic skill. It's really a combination of 5 core traits that all work together to build this incredibly strong foundation for success. So let's break them down one by one.
First up, perspective. Don't get tunnel vision on that salary number. You have to see the whole package: bonuses, vacation time, professional development, the whole shebang. Next, clarity. You need to know your exact number and be totally ready to explain why it's the right one. Then there's confidence. A huge part of this is learning to be comfortable with silence. You state your case, and then you stop talking. Let them fill that silence. It's an unbelievably powerful tool. Of course, you need evidence. This is all your homework: the market data, your list of accomplishments, and hey, if you have a competing offer, that's the ultimate proof. And finally, composure. The conversation might get a little tense. That's okay. Your ability to just stay calm and focused is a massive advantage. All right, we've gone over the mindset. We've gone over the traits. Now for the main event. What do you actually say? Let's walk through a word-for-word playbook you can start using right away. So, you get the initial offer. The very first thing you do is say thank you. Then you ask this super simple, totally non-confrontational question. It just calmly opens the door for a discussion without putting anybody on the defensive. Honestly, it's the perfect start. From there, you can move through these different plays. You might say, I was expecting something closer to X, which politely sets a higher anchor for the conversation. If they say they can't move on salary, your next move is, can we look at the full package, which shows your broad perspective. You always want to link your ask to your value with something like, based on my impact on the ABC project, I'd feel good at Y. If there's still a gap, shift into problem-solving mode. What would it take to get there? This makes you a collaborator. And finally, and this is so important, never feel pressure to accept on the spot. I'd like to think it over buys you crucial time and keeps you in control. Okay, let's zoom out a little. A truly great negotiation isn't just about this one paycheck. It's about your entire career trajectory. It's about playing the long game. Because let's be real, it almost always is. If the salary itself is fixed, what other levers can you pull? This is where strategic thinking really comes into play. This question is how you unlock so much hidden value. Can we talk about a title change? What about a budget for professional development? An extra week of vacation? Asking these bigger questions shows you're invested in your long-term growth, not just an immediate payday. Think about it.
A new title could set you up for your next big role, and a training budget could give you the skills to get there. That's playing chess, not checkers.
And all of this leads to the ultimate truth of any negotiation. Your greatest source of strength, your ultimate power, is your willingness to walk away. When you have other real options, another offer, a strong savings account, or just the confidence that you can find another great role, you're negotiating from a position of power, not desperation. So the question to leave you with is this: what are you doing today to build your options for tomorrow?